The phone rang at exactly midnight, cutting through the silence like a blade. My brother Marcus never called this late unless someone was dying. "Emma, where's your husband right now?" His voice carried that careful tone people use when they're about to shatter your world. I glanced at the empty bed beside me. "Business conference in Chicago until Thursday," I whispered, already knowing something was terribly wrong. "He's at my casino in Vegas, Emma. Table 12. He's not alone, and he's throwing around serious money." The line went quiet except for the sound of my heart breaking. Marcus owned 3 casinos, but we rarely spoke. Tonight, blood was thicker than years of silence. "Keep watching," I managed to say. "And Marcus, take photos. We met at a charity gala 5 years ago. David was charming, successful, everything I thought I wanted. He swept me off my feet with expensive dinners and weekend getaways. I should have noticed how easily money flowed from his hands, how comfortable he was with deception. Our wedding was perfect. Our marriage was a lie. The signs had been there for months. Late-night client calls that took him to his car. Credit card statements that never quite added up. A new cologne that wasn't mine. But the final clue came wrapped in birthday paper from my parents last week. An expensive smartwatch with GPS tracking for his safety during business trips. Marcus sent the photos at 12:47 a.m. David at the blackjack table, arm around a blonde in a red dress. Another showed him signing what looked like loan documents. The timestamps proved he'd been there for 3 days, not Chicago. But the real shock came in the final photo. The woman wasn't some stranger. It was Lisa, his business partner, the one who'd been helping with our investments. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I opened my laptop and began digging. Our joint investment account showed massive withdrawals I never authorized. The house we'd been renovating. He'd secretly taken a second mortgage. Our savings account, the one for our future children, was nearly empty. He hadn't just cheated. He'd been stealing from us for months. Marcus called again. "Emma, there's more. He owes my casino $50,000. He's been using your grandmother's jewelry as collateral. The family heirlooms that were supposed to be mine someday." The rage finally came, cold and calculating. I made 3 calls. First, to our bank, reporting unauthorized access to our accounts. Second, to our lawyer, requesting immediate asset freezing. Third, to my parents, asking them to activate the watch's emergency features. Within an hour, David's location, spending, even his heart rate were being monitored and recorded. The trap was set perfectly. I booked a flight to Vegas, arriving just as David was losing another $5,000 of our money. I sat at the bar, watching him through Marcus's security cameras. He looked desperate now, sweating, arguing with Lisa about something. She kept pointing at her phone, probably seeing news of the frozen accounts. At 3 a.m., David's watch started buzzing with emergency alerts I was sending remotely. Bank notifications, lawyer calls, messages from concerned family members who'd suddenly learned about his medical emergency that required immediate location tracking. His face went white as he realized the technology meant to protect him had exposed everything. I walked to his table as he frantically tried to turn off the watch. "Having technical difficulties?" asked sweetly. David spun around, his face cycling through shock, guilt, and panic. Lisa tried to slip away, but Marcus's security team was already there. "Emma, this isn't what it looks like," he stammered, the same pathetic line they all use. I held up my phone, showing him the complete financial records, the photos, the GPS data from the past 6 months. "You're right," I said calmly. "It's worse." The prenup he'd insisted was unnecessary suddenly became very relevant. The infidelity clause, the financial fraud provisions, the gambling addiction stipulations. Everything his lawyer had warned him about. Lisa disappeared when she realized the money was gone, and David was about to be charged with theft. Back home, divorce papers were filed within 48 hours. The evidence was overwhelming. GPS data, financial records, witness statements from Marcus's staff. David tried to claim the tracking was illegal, But the watch was a gift, legally given, with his full consent to use its safety features. He lost everything. The house, the cars, even his business partnership with Lisa crumbled when their other investors learned about the fraud. The court ordered him to pay restitution for the stolen funds, plus my legal fees. The gambling debts he'd hidden became his problem alone. Kept the watch though. Sometimes I still check his location, usually at some cheap motel or his mother's basement. The man who once flew first class now takes buses. The woman who helped him steal from me. She moved across the country, probably running from other debts. As for me, I rebuilt quietly but completely. New bank accounts, new investments, new life. The house is finally finished, decorated exactly how I want it. I sleep peacefully now, knowing that sometimes the best revenge isn't dramatic confrontation. It's simply letting someone destroy themselves while you watch from a safe distance, protected by their own arrogance and the technology they never bothered to understand.